So it's Tuesday. I played basketball yesterday. Last video I made was from last Thursday. My knee was a little bothering me a little bit. Ended up playing ball on Friday, and I think I may have had just a couple minor knee pains, nothing major. But then Saturday I ended up, oh yeah, that was my last video, Saturday, because I worked out because I ate so much. And actually made my knees feel better for Monday. But Monday I did have a couple of little niggles. Look that word up if it sounds suspect. But today, Tuesday, actually it's not a but. I'm thankful that I made it through basketball yesterday. So now today's Tuesday. I do my workout, try to go slower on some of these sets. And Wednesday, repeat. Thursday, repeat, and then play, hopefully, if we have basketball on Thursday. And then Friday, we're not supposed to have basketball because of Good Friday. And so it's supposed to be warm here, like 70 degrees or something, so I'll probably shoot around. And then Saturday, I plan to rest completely Sunday. Then Monday, maybe get some jumps in. I'm going to try to be very consistent with my mental goals. By mental, I just mean I'll have a goal in my mind. Okay, I want to work out 5 straight days, high intensity on Monday, and Friday when I play ball, low intensity on Thursday, lift the other days. I don't want to, on my low intensity day, decide to play too hard because I'm feeling competitive, because that'll mess up the rest of my week. And I say mess up in the sense that I've noticed doing this 5-day routine in the way I first described it, my body's feeling good, and I want to keep feeling that way. Maybe I can recover from a bit more, but I really don't want to at the time. Right now, I just want to do this until May, or maybe the end of May, and then come June, then I'm going to start. The plan is to kind of change it up, start doing some track workouts, and then also doing a dunk workout once a week, which I plan on recording. So I'm looking forward to that. So let's see. Other than that, I'm just trying to record on both videos. The higher quality one with the video going in and out. I got a couple of comments though that the color is nicer on there, it is nicer. But it's gonna be a longer video, but whatever. But yeah, so I'm here today. I was feeling kind of maybe melancholy is the right word earlier. I said did I say this? Anyway, on Saturday, I did say this. My car broke down, and still in the shop. This is now Tuesday, and I talked to the mechanics today. They may be able to get it fixed by the end of next week. And so little things like that are just, I don't like the feeling of them, because I want to have my car. I want to be able to get to the places I want to get to or feel I need to get to, work related, and not have to use my wife's car. And I look for meaning in everything because I believe there is meaning. But I also know that we can't always see that. God has a purpose behind everything. And I think sometimes, we or I will look for the meaning, and when I can't find it, it's like, oh, or like even a week or so ago, I got sick, and it was like, okay, where's the meaning in that? And there's some things that, perhaps happened that maybe wouldn't have happened otherwise. For sure, this past weekend, ended up going to church with my mom. I don't think that would have happened on Sunday if my car hadn't broke down. So that was a good thing. But right now, it's just those little things, unexpected things that cost money. They feel bad. And so I try to trust God and think, hey, He's got a purpose in this. But it is an effort because of my humanity, my flesh. And so just been thinking about that. It made me think of when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane the night before his death. And he was asking God to, there was another way that possibly that would happen. But then, he kept praying and he said, what, not my will, but, your will be done. and it's difficult, and it was difficult for him. He was in so much distress; he was sweating drops of blood. But indeed, he still wanted to go through with what the Father said. And it's funny because it's Good Friday this Friday, and that would be the commemoration of that. But yeah, we have these things. We don't know why they happen, and we try to trust God, and it's just tough. And we won't even see the result of it till the end. But you know, the Bible does say that in due season, you will reap a reward if you don't give up. The King James Version, I think, says, if you faint not. So I just want to keep on doing, keep with my goals. We're working out. See, almost 6 minutes. Get this set in. And I just want to keep on going. Just trying to lose weight. You know, I have my disappointing days because I love to eat. I love food. And sometimes I'm not as committed as I want to be. But I'm here. Let me get this set in. Something else I was thinking of, but I forgot what it was. $95. Pause this one. Keep the other one going. Yeah, I was going so slow because my knee was hurting a little bit. That cracking sound, of course, is my knee. And that's why I do the partial reps, because it just feels so good and there's not really any pain. Part of me just kind of wants to stick with that. But then the other part of me is like, okay, well, why don't I want to get good at the full range of motion, because, you know, I feel like if you have a weakness and you just shy away from it, it'll remain a weakness. But if you fight through it, and not fight through it in the sense that you're doing too much for your body to adapt to, I don't mean in that way, but I mean doing enough, pushing your body through enough discomfort that it does adapt. So I kind of want to try that, but the other part of me would like to just have it easy, because that's how I wanted it in all of my life, just easy. This video is not centered on top, but whatever. But yeah, so turn this one back on. So oh yeah, I didn't even change the weight. What am I doing? It's 35 on. I might just end this one early. Let's see, that way I don't have to make 2 videos out of it. We'll see. So yeah, I'm a leader where I play basketball on Mondays and Fridays, and this is difficult. Sometimes it seems like there's one issue after another. In the past year, starting at the beginning of the year, because of many of the issues, which just included a lot of things that we don't want, a lot of cursing and trash talk, which can lead to fights. We had one guy vaping in the church gym. And so we just decided to kind of put our foots down, so to speak, and start implementing or enforcing the disciplinary process by giving out verbal warnings for infractions and written warnings and even suspensions. One guy, he said, "Oh, I'm never coming back. You guys aren't real men," and this kind of thing. And I've had some other people just really complain. But what has happened is the gym has kind of transformed in a way. It's gotten a lot better. And it's still a lot better than it was. But even the other day, we had some, when one set of problems stopped, we had a new set kind of arise. Guys showing up having just smoked marijuana. And you can tell guys are kind of testing limits to see what they can sort of get away with. It reminds me of when I worked with kids. And so it's just always something. But there at basketball, not only is it a good place for a lot of us to be, have fun, and it's a free gym. We get to get exercise, have camaraderie, play a sport that we love, stay in shape. But it's also a place where we can share the most important thing there is, which is the gospel of Jesus Christ. And but there are times as a leader, I feel like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to play some ball. And if we end up losing the gym because guys are coming in smoking weed, and I mean, I hope they're not smoking weed in there, but the locker room smelled like it. I really hope they aren't. And then also the other thing you had is so where we play, after the first game, whoever loses the game is out. So what they do is they go and they have to sign up on a list so they can get into the next game. And we had guys, what it seemed like they were crossing people's names off so they could move their own name up and that sort of thing. And so it's just a new set of issues that has arisen. Is that a word? But so it's something else to deal with. But it's a privilege to be able to do it, and I feel like it's a position God put me in. But I'm not excited about it. So I need to be thankful for what I have, as opposed to looking at the negatives. But it's just so easy to do. That's it. Felt better than the last one. Pause this one, 11 minutes. That one's got to be at what? Yeah, 14 minutes. Rest for a second before I change this weight. Man, I'm looking forward to this summer when the weather gets nice and I can do my dunk videos once a week. And then I wonder if I could somehow do a video at the track. We'll see. But I definitely want to do dunk videos. In my heart, I really want to do more than what I'm saying. I want to be able to dunk by the end of summer. I don't know that it's possible. I'm afraid to even say it out loud, because if it doesn't happen, which it has not happened for the last years, and that's what's been my goal, then I'll be very disappointed. And probably having it on video, it's just, kind of, maybe it can be more embarrassing Even though I know the reality is that it's not embarrassing because I'm trying. But from my heart, you know, I'll be disappointed. Let me change this weight. I enjoyed that vacation with my wife. I want to go back on another vacation. But you need money. I got to get my car working first. Oh, man. It was nice driving. I mean, driving through Chicago was not nice for anybody that has done that. It's like the people think they can drive well. I think they take pride in, you know, weaving in and out of traffic. But man, it's harrowing. It's dangerous. It's just terrifying. But yeah, I wish I had the money to go on vacation more often, and the time off of work. It would be fun. Of course, that's not the main goal of the world. The world is in a terrible shape. You know, the president has to do what the president does. The truck driver has to do what the truck driver does. The minister or pastor is supposed to be doing what he does. But you know, there's still some nice things in this world, and you know, it's nice to be able to enjoy them. Yeah. That's what I want to do while I can, when I can, when the time is right. 1:35. It's just not feeling that good. The full range of motion, the partial stuff, incredible. Full range of motion is just my knee. Yeah, I hate to switch it up again, but sometimes switching things up is the wisest thing, the wisest move you can make. So what's that? 13:56, 19. Well, I think I'm cutting this one up here.